Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear students of class 10th, today I have chosen a topic of your English book, that is a prose, the sermon at Banaras with Renstein. Birta Renstock. This has been written by Birta Renstock. Sermon at Banaras. Sermon, as far as is concerned, sermons means religious talk or a speech made by a renowned religious personality in order to make people morally and spiritually uplifted and enlightened. यानी कोई मजहबी बुजुर्ग, कोई मजहबी इंसान या कोई रेनाउंड पर्सनैलिटी जब मजहबी कोई लेक्चर देता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड सरमोन. तथ वनान सरमोन. आज डेट क्या है? 4/9/2020. तो यही हम देखेंगे. दिस इज रिलेटेड टू वन ऑफ द ग्रेट पर्सनैलिटीज, दैट इज गौतम बुद्धा. गौतम बुद्धा. The name of the Gautam Buddha was Siddhartha Gautama. He was born in 569 BC before Christ and to 483 BC. A young prince raised in a life of royal ease. He was a prince. जहाँ तक गौतम बुद्धा का ताल्लुक था, वो एक शहजादा था और उसकी देखभाल जो है एक रॉयल पैलेस में हुई थी. And protected from the miseries, and he was protected, he was saved from the miseries, मुश्किलात से उसको दूर रखा गया, and cruelties of the world outside the palace. And he was later on he was very much concerned about the miseries and cruelties of the world outside the palace. Gets underwent spiritual transformation, so it brings a spiritual transformation in him. उसने बाहर देखा कि दुनिया के अंदर जो है गरीबी है, मुश्किलात हैं, लोग परेशान हैं, तो इस चीज़ ने इसके अंदर जो है स्पिरिचुअल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन लाई. एक मजहबी, एक रूहानी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इसके अंदर आ गई. दैट मेड हिम द बुद्धा. दिस थिंग मेड हिम द बुद्धा. उसी चीज़ ने उसको बाद में बुद्धा बना दिया. द एनलाइटनड वन. बुद्धा मीन्स द एनलाइटनड वन, जिसको जो एनलाइटनड होगा. He became the enlightened man. वो एक बाद में एक पढ़ा लिखा आदमी बन गया. बाद में उसके अंदर जो है रूहानी ताकत आ गई. He became enlightened. रूहानी ताकत. Enlightened means रूहानी ताकत. The prince renounced his family, fortune and kingdom in pursuit of liberation. ये जो शहजादा था, he gave up. रेनाउंस मीन्स ही गेव ऑफ हिज फैमिली. उसने घर को भी छोड़ा, अपनी मुकद्दर को भी छोड़ा, फॉर्चून एंड किंगडम और बादशाही को भी छोड़ा. किस लिए? इन परस्यूट ऑफ लिबरेशन, आज़ादी हासिल करने के लिए. ही वॉज डीपली स्टक बाय प्रोफाउंड क्वेश्चंस. ही वॉज स्टक बाय सम क्वेश्चंस, बाय सम प्रोफाउंड, बाय deep questions, that is, how can the sufferings of the world be ended? He was very much concerned about the sufferings of the world, about the sufferings of the people, that outside of the people, outside of the palace, the people are living a very miserable kind of life. They are very much downtrodden. Their lifestyle is not good. So he was very much concerned about this, and he was thinking how to make the end of these miseries of the people. Gautam Buddha, as he was deeply moved by the plight of he was deeply concerned about this difficulty. Plight means difficulties of people, sufferings from poverty. These people, because the people outside of the palace, they were they suffered very much due to poverty, sickness, बीमारियों से, गरीबी से, and old age and बुढ़ापे से. So Gautam Buddha was very much concerned about these things, and he wanted to get the answer of this, how the miseries of these people, how the sufferings of the people can be ended. He became a wandering ascetic, practiced yogi disciplines and meditation. वो फिर इधर उधर घूमता रहा, एस्थेटिक बना हुआ, एक सिंपल किस्म की ज़िंदगी गुजारना चाहता था. प्रैक्टाइज्ड योगिक डिसिप्लिन, और फिर योगिक डिसिप्लिन उसको प्रैक्टाइज किया, एंड मेडिटेशन, और बाद में वो मेडिटेशन भी करने लगा। हाँ, सोचने लगा। ही वॉज थिंकिंग डीपली, मेडिटेशन मीन्स थिंकिंग, ही वॉज थिंकिंग डीपली अबाउट दिस, हाउ this can be, how he get the solution to this problem. He also practiced several severe forms of asceticism. severe means खतरनाक किस्म के वो asceticism भी उसने इख्तियार किया, almost to the point of death by starvation. मतलब मौत के करीब वो पहुंचा कि वो कहीं बार स्टारवेशन भी उसने इख्तियार की, यानी वो फाका कशी पर भी उतर आया और फाका रहने लगा। इसमें भी उसने देख लिया, बट ऑल इन वैन, बट दीज थिंग्स कुडंट हेल्प हिम, दिस वाज ऑल इन वैन। ये बिल्कुल इसमें कोई फ़ायदा नहीं निकला इसको। फाइनली ही सेट अंडर ए बोधि ट्री, लास्टली he sat under a bully tree. There was a tree and he sat under that, determined not to rise from meditation unless he found answer to his question. And he made a determination and he decided not to rise from that particular tree, not to go out, not to rise from that tree until he gets the answer to his questions. He was meditating there, was thinking there to get the solution of these questions under that tree. Buddha's main objective was to eliminate human sufferings. What was his main objective? What was his main goal? His main aim was to eliminate this human sufferings, to end this human sufferings. किस तरह मैं ये human sufferings को है दुनिया में ख़त्म कर दूँगा? His four noble truths. He has given the noble truths. His four noble truths are a key to eliminate all human agony. These are the key words. These are the keys by which we can eliminate, we can end the human agony, the human suffering. The first noble truth says that life is full of sufferings and pain. The first truth he says is that this life is full of sufferings and pain. ये जो ज़िंदगी है मुश्किलात से भरी पड़ी है, मिजरीज से भरी पड़ी है, पैन दर्द से भरा पड़ा है। The second noble truth is that pain is caused by human desires and ambitions. तो सेकंड जो ट्रूथ उसने बोला था कि ये जो पेन या सफरिंग है ये किस तरह से पैदा होती है, ह्यूमन डिज़ायर से, इंसान की ख्वाहिशात से पैदा होती है, और इंसान के एम्बिशन, इंसान के जो एम्बिशंस होते हैं, एम्बिशंस होते हैं, ख्वाहिशात होते हैं, इन्हीं चीज़ों से ये सफरिंग जो है खड़ा हो जाती। द थर्ड नोबल ट्रूथ सेज दैट लिबरेशन फ्रॉम पेन एंड सफरिंग इज पॉसिबल। थर्ड वाला ट्रूथ है जो है we can get this liberation from these suffering. This is possible. This is quite possible that we can get we can take ourselves out from these sufferings and pain. And the four noble truth says that to attain this liberation, और जो चौथा ट्रूथ है कि आज़ादी हम किस तरह हासिल करेंगे, it describes the noble eightfold path. He has given the eightfold path that everybody has to follow this eightfold path leading to Navarana, a state of perfect bliss. This will give you the perfect happiness if you will follow these eightfold paths. Gautam Buddha is given by Gautam Buddha. This will give you perfect bliss, means complete happiness. So, as far as our lesson is concerned, this has been this is the reflection of Buddha's teachings. This is actually reflection of Buddha's teachings. So today we will start this. Gautam Buddha began life as a prince named Siddhartha Gautam in northern India. Gautam Buddha was born in a royal family. He was a prince, एक शहजादा था, इसका असली नाम था सिद्धार्थ गौतम, इन नॉर्दर्न इंडिया, नॉर्थ इंडिया के अंदर में किसी स्टेट में ये पैदा हुआ था। At 12 he was sent away for schooling. And when he was 12 years old, he was sent for schooling. उसको स्कूल भेजा गया in the Hindu secured scriptures, एक हिंदू स्कूल के अंदर। And 4 years later he returned home to marry a prince. And just from spent 4 years there in that particular school, Hindu school, he came to his home and he was married there with a princess. They had a son and later on they had a son. उनको एक बच्चा हुआ and lived for 10 years as befitted royalty. And बाद में वो 10 साल वहाँ पर उसने गुजारे as a befitted royalty. Befitted means suitable. At about the age of 25, जब वो 25 पहुँच गया, उसकी एज 25 साल की हो गई. The prince heretofore until now, heretofore means until this time, shielded from the sufferings of the world. ये जो था बचाना चाहता था, he was trying to protect from the sufferings of the world while out hunting. When he went out for hunting, जब वो hunting के लिए, शिकार के लिए निकला, he chanced upon a sick man. He happened to visit to a sick man. एक गरीब इस बीमार इंसान के भी पास भी चला गया. Then an aged man, फिर उसके बाद एक बूढ़े आदमी के पास गया. Then a funeral procession and later on he happened to visit a funeral procession. फिर एक जनाजे के ऊपर, जनाजे के पास भी चला गया वो. And finally a monk, and lastly he met a monk, एक पादरी को मिला, begging for alms. That monk was begging for alms. वो डोनेशन के लिए, वो monk जो था वो उसको डोनेशन मांग रहा था. alms means donations. These sights so moved him that he at once became a beggar. And when he went these sights, these things, when he saw the poverty, when he saw these poor man, the ailing man, these things moved him. इस चीज़ ने उसको उसके अंदर तब्दीली लाई. And he at once became a beggar. और अचानक वो क्या बन गया, एक beggar बन गया. And went out into the world. और बाद में वो दुनिया के अंदर चला गया to seek enlightenment. ये enlightenment हासिल करने के लिए, यानी अपने अंदर जो है इल्म हासिल करने के लिए, concerning the sorrows he had witnessed. This was all, this enlightenment was about, this was concerning to the sorrows of the people. ये लोगों के दुख को देखकर उसको रहा नहीं गया, एंड जो उसने देखे थे, और यही इस चीज़ को सॉल्यूशन ढूंढने के लिए पूरी दुनिया के अंदर चला गया. He wandered for 7 years. और वहाँ पर वो 7 साल जो है वो इधर उधर घूमता रहा. And finally sat down under a fig tree. And lastly he sat under a tree, under a fig tree, where he vowed to stay, where he pledged to stay, जहाँ पर उसने ओथ ले लिया, जहाँ पर उसने कसम ले ली कि मैं तब तक यहाँ से नहीं उठूंगा, until enlightenment के, जब तक enlightenment आएगी, जब तक उसको रूहानी ताकत आएगी. Enlightened after 7 years, and after getting enlightenment after 7 years he returned, he renamed the tree. बाद में उसने उस ट्री को जो है दूसरा नाम दे दिया, the bow tree, the bow tree of wisdom. This tree is a tree of wisdom. ये दानाई का पेड़ है. And began to teach and share his new understandings. And he began to teach these understandings to different people. At that point he became known as Buddha. And at that point when he started preaching, when he started teaching people different his new understandings, he was known as Buddha. उसको बुद्धा नाम पड़ गया. Buddha means the awakened or the enlightened. A religious person who is knowing about the religion, or who is enlightened with some new understandings, with some new things. The Buddha preached his first sermon at the city of Banaras. First of all, his first sermon, his first religious lecture was given at the city of Banaras. यानी बनारस में उसने पहला मजहबी खुतबा दे दिया. Most holy of the dipping places on the river Ganga. This is next to, very close to river Ganga. That sermon has been preserved and is given here. वो ये sermon जो है उसको preserve किया गया, बचाया गया, and बाद में इसको वहाँ पर दिया गया. It reflects Buddha's wisdom. इस sermon के अंदर जो है बुद्धा के अंदर कितनी दानाई है, इस चीज़ को रिफ्लेक्ट करता about one inscrutable kind of suffering, difficult to understand. Inscrutable means difficult to understand. इस तरह की जो सफरिंग है इसमें दिखाई गई है। तो बाकी इंशाल्लाह कल देखेंगे हम। ये कुछ वर्ड्स हैं, आप देख सकते हैं। थैंक यू।